Day 3, very interesting day to say the least. So England finally bowled out for 5-7-8, and then India ended the day on 2-5-7 for 6.
It was a car crash.
Yeah.
It feels like there was a kind of recovery at the end there, though. Rishabh Pant saved them.
I think
this
is a plan. I think they wanted to bat quick and force a result. You know, we were saying yesterday, like the likelihood of a result is minimal unless something goes mad, right?
I don't think it was a plan as such to lose 6 wickets.
Yeah.
But I think it was a plan, you're right, in terms of let Rishabh Pant do what he's doing. But I think the rest, even Kohli, to be honest, it was a good ball, but you shouldn't be getting set up like that.
No.
I think
Dom Bess, you know.
Yeah.
Your guy, Dom Bess.
Bessie came through.
Is it a village cricketer?
Kohli should have got to that pitch and smothered that spin and launched him on the offside, bro. I don't know
That's
what.
it. He wasn't in the right mindset. He was in the mindset of we've got 600 odd to chase down. I'm going to survive.
But let's work through it, and we'll get to it. So like the first thing, which was fucking evident, was that Jofra Archer proved me right. No, proved me completely wrong. Sorry.
Oh well,
he bowled really well, and he wasn't just trying to bowl short, which was the great thing about it. He used a lot of variation.
Yeah, he used a lot of variations.
Everything.
For somebody bowling first time in India, he come with a lot of smarts.
Yeah, he's done really well. And yeah, look, man,
I wonder if his IPL experience came into it. I know different format and all that, but pitches and so forth. He's got a bit of an idea, I reckon.
Yeah, completely. And like, I think without him, because let's be honest as well, Anderson was quite quiet. He didn't do much. Wasn't able to do much.
Oh, mate.
He looked okay
There's
early.
nothing in it for him, man.
It was but then back to it. So Bess caused these guys fucking nightmares. Apparently, him and Rahane.
Just bowled accurate.
He's hit the right spots, isn't it?
I don't think he caused them a nightmare. He didn't bowl that much better than the Indian bowlers.
Yeah, it's all the wickets.
I reckon the English batsman played it a bit safer. If that makes sense.
I think the English batsmen batted better than India's batsmen. I don't think the bowlers outbowled the bowlers. I just think the pitch gave them a little bit more, and the batsmen were a little bit looser. Like Dom Bess got a wicket off a full toss. Jofra Archer got a wicket of Gill trying to smash one down the ground.
Exactly.
So I think the batsmen were loose. I don't think the bowlers were better than the bowlers.
No broom today. No broom action today, man. No other brooms. No sweeps.
No sweeps.
No sweep shots.
Indians generally don't sweep too much. They get down to it.
You know, right, Kohli's normally a very good sweeper of the off spinners, man.
Really?
As in a whip sweep, innit?
It's more of a it's not really a sweep though.
It's not traditional sweep. Yeah, it's a whip. Yeah.
There's not that many Indians that sweep. They're more comfortable using their feet. Rahane maybe. Actually, Hanuman Vihari likes to sweep, but he's not playing.
No. And then, what do you call it? Do you not think most of the dismissals were quite soft? So you like all of them, 1, 2.
Rohit's was well bowled. I think Rohit's I could give him that.
I don't think he
kicked up and moved away a bit.
I don't think he needs to leave it alone. He didn't need to put back to ball on it. It was so far away. It was so high.
Tired.
It wasn't really gonna hit him.
Tired mentally from being out in the field for 2 days.
Yeah, that's all that as well, you know.
Yeah, no, it's partly down to that. But
also, was it Pope who caught Kohli? On another day, you're dropping that, isn't it? Really, or it's going 1 yard away from, or 1 yard the other side.
Which one?
I mean,
Root's catch. Pope's catch was good.
Who caught
it was a very good catch. It was only
Kohli was
on another day that's going 1 yard.
Yeah, but I think Pope fielded really well in comparison to India's short leg Gill.
So
Gill was a clown there.
Take Pujara for example. He got out. He smacked the ball at him, and it bounced.
Lucky, innit?
Yeah. Like Of all of
But
them, one I sort of like.
he's not jumping over the ball. Gill was jumping over the ball. At least he's ducking. Like it's a full-blooded shot, so he's ducked it. Fair enough, right? But even the Kohli dismissal, he stayed up. He caught it. He showed a bit of bravery. That's what it takes in Test cricket, a bit of bravery. We didn't have that. I don't think Gill should be fielding there. That's an important position in Test cricket when in India with free spinners, and you've got a young kid who's turning his back, jumping over the ball, acting a fool. Like, what's he playing at?
But
What's he playing at?
That's good. Was he doing that?
wasn't Rohit doing the
Yeah.
same thing? Because Rohit went there as well at one point, yeah. And
Yeah, they're both.
It's all the Indians.
Well, what? No.
Helmet. Like, who was actually ever good under the helmet for India?
Deep Das Gupta.
Who's the keeper?
Not Deep Das Gupta. What's the other guy's name?
Sundar Das.
Sundar Das. That's it. SS Das. SS Das.
And there's him and Ramesh, the openers.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
The lefty.
Yeah. So
Pujara didn't do a bad job.
no, he done really well.
Pujara didn't do a bad job.
Him being there let Pant come in and do what he done.
Bihari didn't do a bad job.
No, exactly. Like for Pant, I think if someone's just there with him and just
No. I mean at short leg. Vihari didn't do a bad job when he was there.
Well, in Australia.
He took a lot of blows, but he showed bravery, right?
Oh yeah, no, he took him. Like if you're going short leg, you know you're wearing it. Do you remember? Was it against who was it? Plowman's when they had that South African before the Australian influx. And then it was at their ground. It's the first time Jigger made me bowl, and the guy put a short leg in, and then me and Anthony just kept hitting the short leg.
There's probably a kid that's never played cricket.
Little Indian kid. That's the worst thing. I was like, mate, you need to just move. And he's like, no, it's cool. Then I hit him again. Because like, you just sweep it. You sweep it, you know he's going to get hit. Like, we've done it so much, and I felt so bad. But it's like, it's a catch. If you agree to stand there, like, who would actually stand? I wouldn't stand a short leg.
I would.
Someone got to fuck off.
It's not that hard, man. Just watch the ball.
Bro, I'm not taking.
Just watch the ball. Don't try to turn your head. Just keep your head ducked down. Don't turn around.
Yeah, but I ain't taking that blow regardless. Duck down, whatever. If one cracks you, yeah, I'm not there for that, man.
It's not that hard. It's only a cricket ball.
I can't wait. You know what? Yeah, come play a Sunday game. I'm gonna let PD bowl, and you're gonna feel short leg. Yeah?
I'm not allowed to play Sundays. Only one day a week.
Don't worry. I'll chat to the missus. I'll make it a family day out.
So what are we saying about the wickets? So you're saying Roy shouldn't have played at that for sure?
No, Shubman Gill. It's a bit proddy.
I think Shubman Gill. I'll probably give him that. I'll give Roy his as well. I'll give Shubman Gill his as well, slightly, because he's just in that aggressive frame of mind, and it was a good shot. It just held up on him slightly, I think.
So these man you'll give a bye to, yeah? But when that Babu Ram nicks it behind, you're like throwing bottles everywhere. Nah, boss. Not having that. You can't let him. You can't let him get away with that.
You're gonna have to edit that out. You're gonna have to edit this out, man.
I know, of course. But what do you call it?
You can't do my boy Nav like that, man.
Yeah, bro. Why are you violating him for?
He didn't violate him. He didn't say anything. He's violating me.
Exactly.
He's saying, if he gives a bye, then I'm going at him.
But no, like, look, Rohit Sharma's a very experienced cricketer, man. I feel.
I know, I'm disappointed.
He should know better than that. Gill, maybe inexperienced, whatever you want to put it down. Rahane, that was just mindless. That was mindless cricket. That was him so panicked about what could happen if the next best pitched the ball.
Hey, the catch was sick, though.
Great catch.
Oh he would have found a way to get out, though. I think you can say it's a sick catch, but Rahane what's he done really?
Nothing.
He didn't do much in Australia. He's not done much in a while.
He ain't done much for years, bro.
He captained well. But what's he actually like? He got a century. Did he get a century in Australia? He got one century.
He's been running with his century at Lords for years.
That's what keeps him in the team, mate.
I don't know, mate.
He comes to
Keep
England
that
and
plus.
just gets runs. But like, he's better away from home than he is at home. That's the thing.
Well, they give Ira his position.
But is this England series, and especially based on today's play, like, is this the time for him to be getting in there? Nah. You want some experience. You need to batter down the house.
This England's bowling attack. It's the first. Trust me. It's going to be first test. They'll do well, and then that'll be it. They're not going to beat in India. Will beat them 3-1. That's it. And if England manage to win this test match, that's the only glory they're getting. Because as soon as India work out the conditions, when's Jadeja coming back, that balance to the team will make such a difference.
I think he's going to be back after the second.
Even if he's not, Aksa will be fit again. I don't think Aksa's injury is too big, and that'll bring the balance back.
Yeah,
that'll get Kuldeep back in the side.
And then, so the last main bit really to discuss is the follow-on. So India most likely will be following on, as the follow-on target is 378.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Where are they now? 350.
They made 578.
Did you was watching Washington and Ashwin bat? Yeah, they were untroubled.
Yeah,
They
they
look
really
set,
were.
you know. They look
New ball is 7 overs away.
Oh my!
That's going to get interesting, isn't it?
So there's going to be the first half an hour when they're just steadying themselves, getting themselves back in. As soon as they're back in, played themselves in again, the new ball comes. So they're going to have a tough hour and a bit.
Yeah, really
tough hour and a bit.
Washington's got to get runs.
I think he's good though.
No, he is.
He's got the temperament, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Archer dropped his catch, right? It was a difficult catch though.
Yeah, he dropped him on 25, so let's see what that costs in it. But yeah, the follow-ons, if you're England, are you enforcing that follow-on? What are you doing? 2 days left.
If I'm India, I'm hoping they're enforcing the follow-on. I want England to enforce the follow-on.
Really?
Yeah. This game is an investment, isn't it? They're not going to enforce the follow-on because they don't want to put miles on their bowlers' legs. But it's going to be such a hard follow-on because even if India get anywhere close to that target, I don't think they're getting anywhere close to that target. But even if they're like 200, 300 runs away, what are England going to bat and do? Just come in and smash a quick 100?
Basically, yeah. I think so.
This feels like
because look, if I'm England, I'm thinking, all right, cool. I'm not enforcing it. I'm gonna, depending on how much the lead is, I'll make sure there's 400 there,
and add another 100.
Yeah, as in, I'll make
Thank
sure
you.
I'm leading by about 400 or 350, 400.
Yeah.
Give them last session, an hour in the last session, and all of tomorrow to get the job done.
It won't be 350, 400. It'll be 500 minimum. England aren't going to give India 450 or 400. Even if they're not going to win that, but I don't think they'll give them that much. I think they'll get it to at least like maybe 450. Sorry, maybe 450 to 500, not 350.
What the target?
It depends.
Target,
though,
yeah.
Like if they're going for the win, you set a lower target because mentally, India will more likely go for a lower.
They're not going to go. They're not going to risk that. I think they will go. England will go for the win, but they'll go with the secure win of having 400 at least on the board, 450 even. I think it's with Rishabh Pant in the team, anything can happen. In the way he's been playing.
No, exactly, and I think it would actually be interesting because now the pitch is actually doing stuff. Will our bowlers actually have some fun in the second innings if England bat again?
Yeah, possibly the spinners. Yeah, definitely in there, man.
Could we clean them up? Because let's not forget, in Sri Lanka, in the second innings, England were getting themselves into little messes here and there, but Sri Lanka lacked experience in exploiting it. I think if India can get those same little 3 down for 37 scenarios, I think they could take advantage and bowl them out possibly tomorrow.
Yeah, is it really doing that much more? It is doing more. It is definitely doing more, but is it doing that much more to roll? Yeah, not to roll. I don't think enough to roll a team out.
No, but it's a confidence thing, isn't it? If you can bowl them out, England will be a bit less on it. They'll be a bit more down, going out to bowl. Even walking into the next test, they're like, oh, wow, when the pitches are actually a bit more Indian friendly, they're going to cause us trouble. Look what they just done.
Yeah. Because they still need to lose the toss, right? Lose the toss and back second. That's going to be the real challenge. Winning the toss is you won the toss. Yeah, fair play. You piled on the runs. You've done well, but it's not tested your batting technique yet. That's not Indian conditions yet. It's day 4 and 5 batting on a turning wicket with hopefully the leg spinner in there and a lot of people around the bat.
That ball was in terrible condition. Did you saw it at the boundary? Zoomed in on the ball. Oh, it looked like one of the statics balls, isn't it?
I think that's like the ever constant, isn't it?
Shocking.
What, the SG ball? The
SG ball just being utter. Do you remember? I bought Alvin. You remember? Do you know I've got like 6 SG balls? Someone got them for me, and we tried them in the nets, and they done absolutely nothing. Literally nothing. We just put the balls away.
That's terrible.
Like, imagine no one. I was like, "Hey guys, just take them for free." No one wanted them. It was just that rubbish. It's that bad.
Yeah, they're a bit terrible. Yeah.
Oh.
It's absolute nonsense, but it's gonna be an interesting day tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good day, good cricket, good test match cricket tomorrow, I reckon.
Yeah, even South Africa game. Yeah, I'll be up and then just dozing in between.
Yeah, I'm waking up around 6:30 tomorrow to watch it.
Nice.
I found the tactic. Wake up for the start, see how it's going, go back to sleep and set your alarm for some like half an hour into the second session. See how that's going, and then do the same again for the third if it's rubbish. It's a lot.
Dude, this weekend I was up an hour before lunch, went back to sleep before lunch, then back up again. Watch a few sessions afterwards.
Literally, that's what I done.
It's good. It's on channel 4.
So
you can just roll over and put your phone on. Yeah, go on, sorry.
I was gonna say, I was watching him today. Yeah, when I say the guy when he's batting, remind me of Adam Gilchrist. You know, the way Adam Gilchrist used to go at it.
That's a big shoes to fill there.
Yeah, that's a big
shoes to fill.
But yeah, obviously Adam Gilchrist done it over a long time.
Attitude-wise, I reckon.
Even some of the shots he was playing, man, just reminded of him.
It was brave, really. To do that to Leach, he was bowling in the rough.
Yeah.
And he just wasn't letting him pitch in the rough. He was just getting to the pitch of the ball and smashing it. When there was fielders back, a couple of times it just went over the fielder's head. I think Root once or somebody down there once. I think all he's got to do is put that inside out shot away.
No, not at all. He just needs to get closer to it. He was playing so far away because, like, for me personally, when I played that shot, it's when it's really close to your body. You play it and you get the best result. If you're playing far away from your body, you're not in control. That's why you just sort of spooned it up.
I don't think he could judge it. I don't think he could judge the one that kind of is outside his eye line and spinning away, because he takes that. The commentators were showing he takes that initial back foot step. So his back foot goes towards leg. So as soon as your back foot goes towards leg, if you then have to move towards the ball, it makes it harder, right? Because your back foot's already gone, then you can't get that reach. So I think he almost needs to put that away. And if it's really close to him, he's going to go straight or leg side. Why do you have to go inside out? Just put that leg inside out shot. Just let your hands go and just push it for a 1. If he could put that shot away, because he got out in Australia and he got out in this innings to that inside out shot. And England, you got to rate England there, because that was a tactic. Because Joe Root came on, Joe Root bowled wide, Joe Root took it away from the bat.
The commentator after the game, they were saying, if you look at Jack Leach's bowling, essentially, to Pan and to Washington, he was aiming for the same spot nearly every ball. It was just that little patch he was aiming for every single time.
You got to turn your shit down now. We can still hear it.
That's not, man.
That might be me, you know. I think like Mrs.
Your background.
It could be, but I can't put them on mute in it, man. That's a bit raw.
No, that's all right, man.
That's his last.
So I got
segment.
high mine away as well.
I'll tell you what, I'll put mine on mute until I'm ready to sleep.
No.
Wow, that's a
It's
mad
gone
difference.
quiet now. It was sorry, Al. Al got blamed for no reason. It's still your brother, man.
Look at that. Big
Yeah.
brother's just letting the little
Yeah.
brother sit in it for all this time. How long?
That's what I was thinking.
Bro,
You
like,
carry your brother's cross.
20 minutes later. Oh, it might be me. Oh,
No,
sorry.
he had something on to begin with. Come on, man.
Oh god, but yeah, England wasted a few reviews though, trying to test out that Leach theory, and they weren't too far off.
What was the Leach theory? I didn't get that.
So he just aimed for one spot outside off for the left-hander in the rough, but then Washington started padding up to it. So they reviewed a couple of times, and he wasn't far. He wasn't fast because obviously when you pad up, it all opens up again, isn't it? So it doesn't matter if you're leaving the ball. It doesn't matter where the impact is. If the ball's going to hit, then you're out. And they weren't far off, but they wasted 2 reviews doing so.
So it was pitching inside.
Way outside.
Inside leg side. Oh, way outside off. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, then it doesn't matter.
The left-hander, isn't it? And yeah, no. So that was the only. I don't think England done much wrong today, really.
Nah, they didn't. They did nothing wrong.
If
Can't fault them
they
again.
wasted time at the start of just for 5 overs, they didn't take the new ball.
Yeah, why didn't they do that straight away?
Exactly. Why were we wasting time? Like even yesterday, at the end of the day, I was like, why are we not just taking the second new ball, got Bumrah on it, and just finish this now?
Maybe there wasn't enough miles in the legs. I don't know.
Possibly, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a great little battle. It's what we've been waiting for. Some good test.
It's gonna be a draw, bro. This game is dead.
I don't think it's that dead. You still got to put in an effort to draw this game.
Clearly, as today showed, it's not a guaranteed draw anymore.
No, it's not. I
think
England are favourites.
Yeah,
England are definitely favourites.
It all depends what Washington and Ashwin are going to do tomorrow, isn't it?
I don't think it does. I think even if they don't do anything, we still got one more innings, right? It depends on how much the pitch is going to do, really. Because if the pitch stays like this, I don't think India will get rolled out in the second innings again. The pitch has to deteriorate significantly for India to get rolled out again. I hope. No faith. You think if the pitch stays like this, India won't bat any better in the second innings?
I think they'll play it safer.
Slow. The turn is very slow. It's not that turn where it lands and it just spits at you like this. It's so the pitch ain't doing that. It's gonna be a draw.
And there's not been that many seamers that have been bowling to create all those footholes in the roughs.
Yeah, like the cracks is there. Nothing like that, is there?
Nah. Well, let's hope it doesn't do too much.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah. Well, all right, gents. That was lovely as always. We'll catch each other.
So predictions from last time round. I think Tony got the closest. Because
I was still a way off, because I watched the video again. Yeah.
You said 4 down, no?
I said 4. Yeah, for about 250 or 200, I think.
I think you said 250.
I said about 250, but I thought it was going to be 2 wickets.
Without loss.
2 wickets now. I gave a leeway of 2, but this was yeah, this was what were you all saying tomorrow then? What's happening?
One of the characters was exactly like him.
I reckon on the 5th day, Kohli and Root are going to be shaking hands, dead pitch. See you later. Next game.
Well, we're talking about tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the 4th day.
Great paying attention, man. Great paying attention.
Well, they might as well do that tomorrow as well.
Yeah, for real. Call it quits, man. Why waste energy, man?
Yeah, man. So dead.
There's a lot of life in this match.
There is.
I reckon, on a serious note, I reckon India are bowled out before lunch. They follow on, and by the end of the day, I say after lunch, they're about 4 down for about 200. That's my prediction for tomorrow.
I think England have gone in with a negative. I think they batted for too long. They should have sent India in on the second day, about 10 overs, 550 something. What's the fucking point of that?
No, but
Many runs.
no, but look at the scenario Anthony just put out there. Yeah, is if you deep it right, India get bowled out before lunch. England get in, and they send India back in. Technically, India are looking to bat 2 days.
It's not easy.
Can you bat?
Yeah,
They won't
ground.
enforce the follow on. They don't have the guts to enforce the follow on.
I don't know. See, if I'm England, I'd enforce it now, thinking they can't bat for 2 days. Like,
I don't think they will.
Ground, I don't think
They just won't risk it. I would have. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't actually. I would just let India. You would actually enforce it because the bowlers haven't done that much bowling. England bowlers have only bowled 74 overs.
I think it depends. Like if you can clear them up in the first hour of the day, yeah, they bat again. In my head,
I think the Australia-India series
halfway through lunch, after lunch or something, and they're still hanging around. Then I think going back for like a few hours, make a chaseable score, and then set them off.
I think that Australia-India series when Lakshman and Dravid came back after a follow-on has just changed the mindset of captains coming to India. They're just reluctant to enforce the follow-on after that. I think, logically speaking, you would enforce the follow-on, but just because of that baggage in captains' heads, they avoid it. I think the positive move is enforce the follow-on. Your bowlers haven't bowled that much. They can continue. But I doubt it. So I reckon India will get another 100 runs. They'll bat till probably an hour after lunch. England will not enforce the follow-on. They'll get about a quick 130, I think, by the end of the day. And then India will have about 10 overs at the end of the day, and they'll lose a wicket or two.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
I like that. That makes for like interesting cricket for sure.
And then it'll be a survival game for tomorrow.
See, I think
for the last day.
I'm banking. I think England are going to enforce it, and end of the day, India are probably about 6 down for about 250 again, same place.
By the end of the day.
Yeah, I think India same place again.
So how much do you think India getting out for in the first innings? Not much more. 30, 40 more runs.
I'd say about 30, and I'll give them 40, 50. I'll give them 50 runs.
Okay, so not much.
Yeah,
so you basically lose by about. England will come out and have to bat and get about 30 runs or 40 runs.
Yeah.
On the last day.
I think India's most likely only viable scenario to win this game is they follow on and they bat out of their skins like it's a 2020 match.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the only way India could win is if they follow on. That's why I wouldn't mind a follow on. And I don't think England would enforce the follow on because they know that India might just do it. You never kind of write India's batting off. If
India can get a 150 run lead, yeah, I think they could bowl England out on the last day.
I think it's a tough decision from Joe Root, really, because he wouldn't want to come across negative. But he also knows that this is probably, I think, in my opinion, this is his only chance to win the test match in this series. And that's saying something because they're totally dominating, they're totally on top.
Yeah.
So it's a tough decision for the skipper.
Rydell, what's your predictions?
I see India following on, and England needing 4 wickets on the 5th day to win the test match. I don't think England batting again, Don't know why. Just putting it out there.
It's a very likely scenario that they won't.
Yeah, it's not unlikely scenario. It's a likely scenario. The way the test match has gone, you don't think so. But
So I
Yeah.
was looking it up. Yeah, I was like, "What's the Duckworth Lewis?"
I don't know.
Duckworth Lewis.
We'll
Sorry,
take
finish.
him fucking dumb like
So-
40 to win on the last day.
Duckworth Lewis for what? You expected to rein in, shouldn't he?
No, I meant the follow-on thing. I was like, "How do they work it out?" And so apparently,
Minus 300 or 200, isn't it?
minus 200, you have to get up
Mhm.
to 200 less. But then I was like, what if a team gets bowled out for like 90? How do you work it out? And essentially, they just say you take away whatever from that score. But then you're in a negative number. So then how does it work? I don't
Doesn't
get it.
work, does it?
No.
I used to think it was halfway, but until you get to a certain point, then it's 200. But I don't know. I've not read up.
I thought it was
I
something
know.
like 35%.
Okay.
I thought it was something like, oh yeah, get about 35% of the score at the minimum
Mhm.
to not bat again.
Yeah, I hope India just follow on and they enforce it.
Yeah, they do that. The game is getting
The
resolved.
game.
How much more do they need? 3.
To avoid the follow on.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
So
I think
to-
England made 80 on the last day to win or something stupid like that.
They need 321. They're 321 runs behind right now.
So they need
2 days.
120 runs more to stop the follow on.
Yes.
Let's say
So my scenario is ideal. They get 100 more runs, and they give England a choice of enforcing the follow on or not, and it will set the tone. I think if he doesn't, then mentally that'll be a negative move, and it'll set the tone for the rest of the series. If he does, then it opens up the game, and I think England have got more chance of winning, but then they leave a small percentage of chance for India to win.
Yeah.
It'll be more of it'll be more entertaining if they do enforce the follow on.
All right, gents. Then on that note, I'll catch you all tomorrow, same time. Is that good for everyone?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
yeah, man.
Cool.
All
All
right.
right, boys.
Blessings.
That's it.
All right.
Good evening.
Take care.
Good evening. Take care.
Later.
Bye.